Explorers, Kitty Explorer here, and today I'm back with another Delta Airlines 2023 update. Today I'm going to go through each of the updates and talk about what they mean and my opinion on the updates. And also I'm going to really break down the Delta SkyClub issue. It has been requested. Someone requested it. Here's the comment below for this discussion. So I'm going to go through the updates for the SkyClub, talk about who can get in the SkyClub, and is it worth trying to get in the SkyClub now? So stay to the end so you can hear all about the Delta SkyClub updates and then give your opinion about each of these updates with Delta Airlines. But keep it classy, okay? Keep it classy. And by the way, again, I am Kitty Explorer. Here on my channel, I talk about all things travel and sustainability. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It is free for you to do so. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a little tip by hitting the thanks button down below at any time throughout the video. Now let's get into today's video. So the first update is the TakeOff 15 program. This started February 2nd, 2023. And what does it mean? What is this update? So this is for eligible SkyMiles members with American Express credit cards. And they can take 15% off award travel whenever they book at any time. And this is only available to Delta SkyMiles members who have the gold, platinum, or reserve consumer and business credit cards. Now, I think this is pretty awesome. You get a discount because you're a credit card holder and you have miles and you want to use them at 50%. That's a pretty good discount. And actually, I'm quite mad that I booked award travel a few weeks ago and didn't know this was coming. What can you do? What can you do? Always bad timing. But I think this is a great offering. So if you're going to book award travel, definitely take advantage of this so you can get your 15% off. You always got to save money or miles. Miles is basically money, right? Now, another one that has been a big discussion online is that Delta is rolling out free Wi-Fi in flight. Thank goodness. So this began February 1st, 2023, and it's only currently for domestic aircraft, but they do expect to have it done for international and regional aircraft by the end of 2024. And this is a partnership that they created with T-Mobile to provide free Wi-Fi in flight. Thank you, Delta, because there has been multiple times that I just had to get some work done for my own personal business, and I can't do it when I'm on flight. Especially a long haul flight where you only, you have to pay so much money with that go-go in flight to try to get Wi-Fi for the entire flight. Or in my case, I'm a T-Mobile customer, so I would get 1 hour free. 1 hour is not enough all the time, especially when the Wi-Fi moves a little bit slower on flight. So thank you, Delta, for this one. I really do appreciate this free Wi-Fi in flight. Also, there's always discussion of new routes and new places to fly with Delta, and they have some coming this year. So one thing to know, they are going to return flying to Cuba in spring 2023 out of Florida, so that's awesome. And also they have a new partnership with Delta Airlines, which is a South American airline, and they're going to start service from Orlando to Bogota this year. So that's wonderful that there's new flight options with Delta as always. Okay, another thing that's been talked about a little bit online as well is about the new onboard in-flight menu. So they're bringing back the Delta One dessert card. So that's cute. If you're flying in Delta One, you get dessert rolling around through the plane. And they also are bringing tip-top espresso martinis. For me personally, I don't want that because my stomach is going to be grumbling in flight. I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to have to get sick or my tummy is upset for the rest of the flight. I just can't. I can't do that. But they also will have rosé in Delta One too. So Delta One's getting some nice little upgrades to the menu. They're also going to be doing a lot of regional menus and just a lot of different refreshes this year. But that espresso, unless you know your stomach can handle that, I know I can't. So I'm good there. Now let's talk about the main thing you're probably here for, which is the changes in the Delta SkyClub and is it worth it? There are 5 different ways to access the SkyClub in 2023 and beyond, and I'm going to talk about each of those ways now. So the first way is that you have to be a Medallion member and purchase a membership. If you are not a Medallion member, you cannot purchase the membership. So that means you have to be silver, gold, platinum, or diamond in order to purchase this membership. And to purchase it, it starts at $545 a year for individual and $845 a year for an executive. And you can use your miles to redeem for that membership if you want it. The next way is that you have to be in main cabin or higher in domestic flights, meaning basic economy is no longer allowed access to the Delta SkyClubs unless you have an American Express credit card, which we will talk about in a moment. Also, you can access the lounge if you're a Diamond Medallion member and you choose the SkyClub Executive membership in your choice benefits. You have access to the SkyClub. If you're an international customer with Delta, you must be flying Delta One or a Premium Select class in order to access the Delta SkyClub. I don't really agree with this because you need to be at the airport earlier, longer in order to access, or at least they recommend it. You don't have to, but they recommend you get there earlier to access the international flight. And you mean to tell me I can't access the lounge if I buy a main cabin ticket? And that's if you're a person who doesn't have the membership, like you didn't purchase the membership, you don't have the credit card, you don't have that option as main cabin or Delta Comfort Plus to access the Delta SkyClub going forward. So that kind of sucks. And lastly, if you are an American Express Delta SkyMiles card holder that has the SkyClub benefit, like the Reserve and I believe the Platinum cards, you still have that same benefit of accessing the SkyClub, whatever those stipulations are. Because I believe the Reserve, you always have access to the SkyClub. I believe there might be a fee with the Platinum, I cannot remember, but you still have that benefit. One other change is that for your companions, so that goes for either the American Express credit card holder with SkyClub benefits, as well as the people who purchase the membership, you have to pay a higher fee to bring your companion out. It used to be $39 a visit, now it's $50 a visit. So you have to keep that in mind if you're bringing someone along with you who doesn't have that access to a SkyClub. Now there's no changes if you're a Delta 360 member, Delta One passengers, Elite Plus passengers from SkyMiles, members from other airlines, Elite Plus to take Premium Select or Delta One. No changes there with your access to the Delta SkyClub. So is the membership to access the Delta SkyClub worth it? I want you to keep some things in mind. The amount of times you fly during the year and your airport lounges, the Delta SkyClub lounges you may access in your travels. So if you live somewhere that does not have a Delta SkyClub, even though you may travel quite a lot, I don't know if it's really gonna be worth it for you because every airport is gonna have different options. You may not be able to access the SkyClub, you may not have time to it, but you know at your home airport, you're always gonna have that time to get in the club if you want to. If you don't have one, you may not wanna pay that high fee for a membership. Now, if you do have a SkyClub in your home airport, like I do, I'm in Atlanta, Delta's headquarters, there's plenty of SkyClubs. So if you have options for a SkyClub, look at your options for the SkyClub. I know I went to one in Newark, New Jersey, and it was, I mean, it had what I needed, but if that was my home SkyClub, I would not want to pay $545 to access that club every year or throughout the year. It just, you know, it's small, it had the food, it had the drinks, but you know, it just wasn't giving. It wasn't giving, you know? So if that is your, you know, your option where it's not really giving you many amenities to use the club, you may want to consider that fee. Just look at that amount that you have to pay. So now you have to look at how much you fly. So obviously, if you're able to get a membership, that means you're a medallion member. But if you are a gold and silver medallion member, you may not travel that much, or at least not travel that much with Delta throughout the year. It may not be worth getting that SkyClub membership because that's just going to be a waste of money. $545 to get that food and drink, and you only fly with Delta maybe 2 or 3 times a year, you could go and spend way less at one of the restaurants in the airport. Yes, airport food can be expensive, but you can spend way less instead of going into the Delta lounge. So that is definitely how you need to consider it, is looking at your access to SkyClubs, what they look like, what are the amenities, and how frequently you fly. If you are a Platinum and Diamond Medallion member, that means you fly probably quite a lot, and getting the membership if you do not have the credit card may be reasonable. And if you have a credit card like the Reserve or Platinum, definitely do not waste your money on a membership. And if you are a Reserve credit card holder, make sure you still use the SkyClub because you pay a lot in membership fees or annual fees every year. Because I know for me, if they would have removed that access, I would have been like, American Express, give me my money back now, because that's just too much money to be spending to try to access a SkyClub that you don't have the membership to anymore. But you do. American Express, you do reserve, platinum only. Gold and what is it, the blue card? No. Just to recap on how you can access the SkyClubs with Delta going forward. You have to have a membership if you're a Medallion member. You have to be in Delta One or Premium Select cabins if flying internationally. You have to be Diamond with the choice benefit. You have to have the American Express credit card, and you cannot be in basic economy for domestic flights. So what do you think about these changes with the Delta SkyClub? Leave that down below in the comment box. All right, explorers, I hope you enjoyed this video going over Delta 2023 updates. I'm sure they're gonna have more updates in the future, and I will bring them to you with my opinions. So today we talked about the TakeOff 15. We talked about free Wi-Fi, their new dessert options, their new routes, and then of course the Delta SkyClub changes. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please leave me a tip by hitting the thanks button down below. If you have not already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It is free for you to do so and helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you leave any questions or comments you have down below in the comment box. And just to let you know, I am not Delta Airlines and I don't work for Delta Airlines. So if you have a complaint with Delta, take it to delta.com. Also, please make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and your social media networks so they can get the breakdown on these updates as well. And make sure you check out my merchandise shop if you want to purchase some travel gear to show that you're the exploring queen or king that you truly are. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and night wherever in the world you are. Bye.